So we are done with the configuration for the testing stage. The next thing we want to do is to, create the pipeline for the QA, the quality assurance stage. So I'm going to come to pipeline up there, click on that. And the way we are going to do it is that we are going to clone the testing stage. So down here, you see clone. And then I'm just going to click on it, copy of testing. And then I'll change the name here to QA, right? QA. And then what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to click on this upload files to Azure Blob, right? And, so I'm just going to change, I'm going to use that subscription. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm just going to change these to look at this account name, right? So that's the storage account. So since we are in QA stage now, I'm just going to change, instead of TST, I'm going to change it to QA. Basically, that was the name, this was the name of the storage account for the QA stage, right? So I think that's it for this, and then we can save, just save, and then we are going to create the production stage as well, right? So create the production stage, come to pipeline, and then I'm just going to clone the QA stage. Just clone it, click on tags, then I'll change it to production. And then I'll click on upload files to Azure Blob. And the same thing, I'm just going to change this, the name of the storage account here to PRD, because that was the name. This was the name of the storage account for the production stage environment, right? So that's just it. And everything looks good. I'm just gonna save, and then I'll come to pipeline just to, and that's the pipeline, right? So just look, just to ensure that everything looks good before we run it. Okay, so before we run it, there's something that I want to do is pre-deployment condition, right? So I want to give a condition such that once we run it, the testing stage is successful, the QA stage is successful. I don't just want to run the production stage. I want maybe a release manager or somebody, somebody to check if everything looks good before running in the production environment. So I'm going to do pre-deployment condition. So pre-deployment condition, I'm going to click on triggers, and then pre-deployment approval. I will enable that. And then I have to give the email of somebody that we have to approve it, right? So I'll put my email there. Just put my email there, and and I think that's it. That's it. So once we run it, the production environment will not run until somebody gives an approval, until I, in this situation, gives an approval that everything looks good, and we can deploy in the production environment. So I'm going to save this configuration. Save, okay. Great. Okay. So now let's go to okay.